is Mr. Infro, and we're going to go over adding integers. In 6th grade, the students are introduced not only to positive integers, but also negative integers. And you can see by the number line that we have showing on the screen that starting at 0, if you go to the left on the number line, you will now see negative integers. And if you go to the right on the number line, you'll see positive integers. Remember, on a number line, any number to the right of another number will always be larger, and any number to the left of a number will always be smaller. So let's talk about integers a minute. We've got positive 6, or 6 plus positive 2, or 2 up here. So there's some addition rules when adding integers. If all you have is positives, then your answer is going to be positive. Now we can take these manipulatives here, take 6 of them, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That represents our first integer of 6. Then we can take, we're adding 2 more positive integers. Now, that equals how many we had. How many total positive integers do we have? Well, we have 8. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 plus 2 is 8. All we have is positive integers. Anytime you add a positive and a positive, your answer will be positive. You can also show this on a number line. When we start on the number line, we always start at 0, and we'll draw a line to where the first integer stops. So start at 0, then we'll go over positive 6 and stop. Now, that represents 6 on the number line. And then we're going to add 2 more from that point. 1, 2, and our solution is 8 on the number line. So we can show this information on integers also on number lines. And we'll do that for a few of these examples. Let's go to another one. Now we have a negative integer in our problem. Negative 5 plus positive 3. Now, same thing. We're going to take 5 negatives, sorry, wrong one. 5 negatives over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all our negative integers. Okay? But we also are adding 3 positive integers. So let's take those over. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now, the difference between this and the first one is that we don't have all the same type of integer. In the first problem, we had all positives. In this problem, we have a negative and a positive. Therefore, we have to determine which one of those do we have more of. Well, obviously, if we cross them off, 1 negative, 1 positive, 1 negative, 1 positive, 1 negative, 1 positive, we can clearly see that we have more negatives. And the answer is negative 2 in this problem. Okay? That is the answer. Because we have more negatives than positives, we end up wanting to know the difference between the two. The difference in math is subtraction. Even though the sign is addition, a difference means to subtract. So we want to know the difference between the positive integers and the negative integers. And the answer is negative 2. Now we can show this on the number line again. Where do we start? That's right, we start at 0. And we can go negative 5 on the number line, which is to the left. So we go to the left, we get to negative 5, then we're going to stop. That represents the integer negative 5. Now, it's asking us to add positive 3. So we start where we stop, and we go to the right, positive 3, positive 1, positive 2, positive 3. And you can see where we ended up. Ended up with the solution, negative 2. Pretty simple. So let's try another. Now, all we have are negative integers. We have a negative 3 plus a negative 4. So, drag those over. So you have 3 negatives plus 4 more negatives. Now, we don't have a difference. They're all the same. So all we have are negative integers. So our answer has to be negative. How many negatives do we have? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So negative 7 is our solution. Okay. Now, how do we demonstrate that on a number line? Well, again, we start at 0, and we go negative 3. 1, 2, 3, stop. Then we have to add our other integer, negative 4. So we'll start at negative 3 and go more, 4 more negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Our solution is negative 7. One more. Okay? Now, start with 2 negatives. We're adding 5 positives. Okay? Again, we do not have the same type of integers. If we had the same type of integers, we would just add them. And our answer would be, if it was a negative plus a negative, the answer would be a negative, because all we would have is negatives. If it's a positive plus a positive, we add them together, and all we would have is positive. But in this case, we have 2 different types of integers. We have a negative integer and a positive integer. And in this case, we have more positives than we do negatives, as you can see. So how many more positives do we have? Well, let's cross them off. We have 1 negative, 1 positive, 1 negative, 1 positive. All we have left are 3 positives. And that is the solution. The answer is 3. Negative 2 plus 5 is 3. How do we demonstrate that on a number line? We always start at 0. Put our first integer in first. Negative 2, go left, 2 negatives. Now, the second integer is positive 5, so we start at negative 2. We'll go to the right, positive 5 integers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See where we stop. Our solution is still 3 on number line. Next problem, we've got 9 positives, 4 negatives. Now, so what is the situation here, class? Do we have all the same thing again? Are they both positives? Are they both negatives? Or do we have different types? The answer is, of course, we have different types. Positive 9 here, and a negative 4 here. So, since they're different, we must determine which one has more. And you guys are very smart. We have obviously more positives. We have negatives. 9 positives, and only 4 negatives. So I'm dragging those over so we can demonstrate it with the model. Okay. We only have 7. Let's double check ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. And then we're adding 4 negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, positives and negatives will offset each other or cancel each other. What's remaining is our solution. Our solution is positive 5. Represent positive 5 with a plus in front, or just as a 5. Normally we just do as a 5. On the number line, we're going to go positive 9 to the right. And stop. Then we're going to add negative 4, which means we're going to start from the number we stopped at. We'll go negative 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, negative 4. So our solution again is 5. Last one. Now we have 3 positives. 1, 2, 3. And when I see a problem like this, we should always say, do I have the same or do I have different? In this case, we have different. Again, we have a positive integer and a negative. So they're different. If they were the same, we would just add them. And our answer, if it was a negative plus a negative, would be all negatives. So positive plus a positive would be all positives. So to drag these over, I think you guys can tell that our answer is going to be a negative. It kind of has to be. We have so many more negatives than positives. So this negative and this positive will cancel each other. This negative and this positive will cancel each other. This negative and this positive will cancel each other. Which leaves us with 4 negatives, which is the solution. The difference between negative 7 and positive 3 is negative 4. Again, the difference is called the answer in a subtraction problem, even though we're doing addition. So let's represent this on a number line. We're going to go start at 0 always. For the first integer, we will go positive 3 and stop. For the second integer, we'll begin positive 3 and go left, because negatives are left, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, negative 7. Our solution. Hope this has been helpful. Remember, there are addition rules with integers. If you have positive integers, your answer will be positive. Positive plus positive is a positive. All you have is positive. If you have negative integers, negative plus a negative will equal a negative answer. All you have are negative integers. But when they're different, one is a negative, one is a positive, you have to see which one has more. Your answer will always be which one has more. And then you will have to find the difference. You will have to compare them and see which one do you have more of. Do you have more positives or do you have more negatives? And your answer will be the one you have more of. You will have to subtract the number of positives from the number of negatives, or if you have more negatives from the number of positives to get your answers. Okay? So I hope this has been helpful.